Hitting 70 is a milestone, a gift that opens the door to more years of joy, wisdom, and life. But as the candles pile up, your body and spirit start whispering clues about how long you'll stay strong, sharp, and truly alive. It's not just about adding years, it's about how well you live them. Picture two 70-year-olds. One strides through days with energy, their mind clear and body steady, while the other drags under fatigue, creaky joints, and a dimming spark. What's the difference? It's not luck, it's science. After 70, your vitality hinges on subtle shifts, and ignoring them can quietly pull you toward decline. This video dives into 7 scientifically proven signs that reveal if you're at risk of fading as you age, markers that don't just hint at how long you'll live, but how richly. From the pace of your steps to the strength in your hands, these aren't vague guesses, they're backed by hard data, showing what keeps you thriving or drags you down. The best part? You're not powerless. These signs aren't a verdict, they're a wake-up call. With small, deliberate moves, you can turn back the clock, reignite your fire, and hold on to the life you love. Stick with us to the end. You'll not only uncover these 7 signals but also learn practical steps to act today. Because 70 isn't the finish line, it's a chance to keep shining if you choose to fight for it. Let's see what science says about staying vibrant. Walking speed, the silent predictor of your vitality after 70. Once you cross 70, your walking speed becomes more than a way to measure how fast you move. It's a crystal ball into your health, a subtle yet powerful indicator of how well you'll age. Imagine 2 neighbors, both in their 70s, stepping out each morning. One glides down the path with purpose, their stride brisk, posture steady, head up, greeting the day with a wave and a chat. Stairs? No problem, they tackle them without a second thought. Science nods in approval. A steady, moderate pace mirrors a body in tune, strong circulation pumping oxygen through veins, muscles that flex without protest, and a cardiovascular system humming along. Research backs this up. Brisk walkers often enjoy longer, healthier lives. Their steps a testament to resilience and coordination that defy the years. Contrast that with the other neighbor. Their walk is a shuffle, slow and uneven, each step tentative as if testing uncertain ground. They pause often, catching breath, shoulders hunched, eyes fixed downward. Stairs loom like mountains, avoided at all costs. This isn't just fatigue, it's a warning. Studies paint a grim picture. A sluggish gait flags weaker blood flow, joints stiffening into quiet rebellion, and muscles fading from neglect. Worse, it whispers of deeper threats, neurological decline, like Parkinson's or dementia, creeping in, or frailty that hikes the odds of falls, hospital stays, and a shorter road ahead. The data's clear. Slower walkers face steeper risks, their faltering steps echoing a body struggling to hold its own. But here's the turning point. Your pace isn't destiny, it's a choice. That stumble isn't permanent, it's a call to act. Inactivity spirals. Less movement weakens you, weakness slows you more, but you can break it. Start small, a 10-minute walk around the block, feeling the rhythm build. Swap the elevator for a single flight of stairs, one deliberate step at a time. Over weeks, stretch the distance, quicken your tempo, swing your arms to wake your blood. It's not about speed records or superhuman feats, it's consistency. Each stride strengthens your legs, boosts your heart, sharpens your balance. You're not just preserving motion, you're reclaiming vitality, buying years of independence. Your walk isn't a trivial detail, it's your lifeline. Move today, and you're not just stepping forward, you're stepping into a longer, stronger tomorrow. Grip strength, the hidden power in your hands after 70. After 70, the strength in your grip isn't just about opening jars or shaking hands, it's a quiet megaphone announcing how well you're holding up. Picture 2 men in their late 70s. One grips with quiet force, his handshake firm, his hands hauling grocery bags or tugging weeds from the garden with ease. His fingers don't fumble, they command. Science cheers this. A solid grip reflects more than strong hands. It's a billboard for robust muscle mass, steady blood flow, and a nervous system still firing sharp. Studies tie this to thriving health. A body where bones stay dense, circulation hums, and the brain keeps pace. It's not a fluke, it's a sign everything's clicking from heart to head. Now flip the scene. The other man's grip falters. Twisting a lid feels like a wrestle, doorknobs loom heavy, and he brushes it off. Just old age. But it's more. A weak grip isn't trivial, it's a siren. Research links it to frailty, a slide toward cardiovascular trouble, and a faster loss of independence. Weak hands don't just drop things, they forecast struggles. Getting up from a chair, carrying laundry, staying balanced. It's a domino effect. Muscles waste, circulation slows, and daily tasks turn daunting. The stats are stark. Poor grip strength correlates with higher risks of disability and shorter life. It's not dramatic, it's fact. Your hands mirror your whole system's fight to stay strong. Here's the lifeline: grip isn't a fixed fate. You can rebuild it, no gym required. Start simple. Squeeze a tennis ball while watching TV, feeling the resistance wake your fingers. Grab light dumbbells, 2 pounds, a few lifts a week, and watch the power creep back. Or dig into the yard. Pulling weeds or raking leaves isn't just chores, it's therapy for your hands. These aren't flashy fixes, they're small bets with big wins. Each squeeze, each lift, pumps blood, builds muscle, steadies nerves. You're not just strengthening fingers, you're fortifying your future, keeping independence in reach. Your grip's no side note, it's a cornerstone. Hold on tight, and you're not just grasping objects, you're clutching vitality itself. Tomorrow, pick up that ball, hoist that weight, yank that weed. It's not about brute force, it's about staying in the game, hands strong, life long. Balance. The steady key to thriving past 70. After 70, your ability to balance isn't just a parlor trick, it's a lifeline tied to how long and well you'll live. Imagine someone standing on one leg, calm and unwavering, for 10 seconds straight. It's no small feat. Science says it's a golden marker of longevity. A 2022 study from the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that those over 50 who master this simple test tend to outlast their wobbly peers, dodging falls and staying sharp. Good balance means muscles that hold firm, reflexes that snap to attention, and a brain orchestrating it all with precision. It's a harmony of systems, inner ear, eyes, limbs, singing in tune, keeping you upright and alive. Now picture the flip side. A sway, a stumble, a grab for support. It's not just clumsiness, it's a warning. Losing balance hikes your odds of crashing down, snapping a hip, or fracturing a wrist, falls that steal mobility and independence. Beyond the bones, it hints at brain fade, subtle declines in cognition or coordination that creep in when the body's orchestra falters. The stats are sobering. Shaky balance correlates with higher risks of dementia and a shorter road ahead. After 60, muscle mass dips 3 to 5% per decade if you don't fight it, and your inner ear's magic, the vestibular system, dulls. Sit too long, and you're handing time a free pass to tip you over. But here's the power: balance isn't lost forever, it's trainable. You don't need a tightrope or a trainer, start where you stand. Lift one foot while brushing your teeth, 2 minutes, steady as you can. Or try the heel-to-toe walk, step across your kitchen like it's a thin line, arms out if you need. Feeling bold? Dip into Tai Chi. Its slow, deliberate flows weave strength and stability without a drop of sweat. Test it now, 10 seconds, one leg up. Rock solid or teetering. If you sway, it's not defeat, it's your cue. Practice daily, And you're not just saving face, you're shielding your freedom. Balance isn't flair, it's foundation. Nail it, and you're not just standing, you're thriving, dodging the fall that could end more than a day. Tomorrow, lift that foot, walk that line, flow with Tai Chi. It's your steady shot at a longer, stronger life. Sleep, your nightly superpower after 70. Past 70, sleep isn't just rest. It's the engine that drives how long and well you'll live. Imagine sinking into 7 hours of deep, unbroken slumber, waking with a clear head and a body buzzing with energy. Science calls this a jackpot. A 2021 study in Nature Aging ties consistent, quality sleep to a turbocharged immune system, sharper memory, and extra years on your clock. While you dream, your brain sweeps out toxins, like beta amyloid linked to Alzheimer's, keeping your mind crisp. Your heart unwinds, blood pressure dips, and cells repair the day's wear. It's not downtime, it's your body's mechanic, fine-tuning you for tomorrow. Now flip the script. 5 fractured hours, tossing in a tangle of sheets, waking bleary-eyed and groping for coffee that never quite cuts the fog. This isn't just grogginess, it's a thief. Poor sleep saps your spark, jacks up heart disease risk, and dulls your recall until simple joys slip out of reach. The stats don't lie. Skimping on shut-eye invites inflammation, clogs arteries, and clouds cognition. It's not age's fault. It's the phone glowing late, that afternoon espresso lingering, or stress turning your pillow into a wrestling mat. Miss those 7 hours, and your repair shop shutters, leaving you running on fumes. The good news? You can reclaim sleep. It's not a lost cause. Start with the basics. Ban screens an hour before bed. That blue light tricks your brain into staying wired. Swap it for a book or soft music. Ditch the second coffee for herbal tea, chamomile or lavender, to signal wind down time. Dim the lights as dusk falls. It cues your body to ease into night. If your mind races, try a 5-minute ritual. Jot tomorrow's to-do list or breathe deep. 4 seconds in, 6 out, until calm seeps in. Small shifts, massive payoffs. Sleep's no luxury, it's your secret weapon. Master it, and you're not just rested, you're reloaded, ready to wring every drop from life. Skimp, and you're handing years to the void. Tonight, skip the screen, sip that tea, let go. 7 hours isn't a dream, it's your ticket to thriving, not just surviving, past 70. Your body's begging for it. Listen and live longer. Appetite, the fuel that keeps you thriving after 70. After 70, your appetite isn't just about enjoying food, it's a lifeline to your vitality. Picture a table alive with color, steamed broccoli glowing green, salmon glistening with olive oil, quinoa flecked with herbs, and sweet potato edges caramelized to perfection. Each bite's a slow celebration, fueling steady energy, firm muscles, and a vigilant immune system. Science backs this feast. A hearty appetite drives muscle maintenance, vital as sarcopenia looms, threatening strength, and powers your gut's bustling microbiome. That mix of nutrients, protein, vitamins, healthy fats, keeps your metabolism humming, hormones balanced, and colds at bay. It's not indulgence, it's armor, keeping you sharp and strong. Now imagine the opposite. Mornings blur by with just a tepid coffee, lunch a handful of crackers, dinner a microwaved burrito scarfed distractedly. Hunger fades, and so does your fire, energy tanks, head fogs, a short walk leaves you winded. This isn't quirks of age, it's a warning. A waning appetite signals neglect. Maybe a sluggish thyroid, a gut snag like reflux, or a microbiome misfiring, malabsorbing what little you eat. Worse, it could hint at shadows. Illness or depression dimming your drive for food like a storm cloud over the sun. Nutritionists warn, without steady fuel, muscles waste, immunity falters, and vitality slips. The stats are stark. Poor nutrition post-70 spikes frailty and cuts years short. But here's the spark. You can reignite your hunger. It's not gone, it's waiting. Start with company. Cook with friends, turning a veggie stir-fry with ginger or a hearty lentil soup into a shared ritual. Experiment. Sprinkle smoked paprika on chickpeas, zest lemon over greens. New flavors wake your palate. Plate it like art. A feast for the eyes stirs the stomach. Sip water all day. Dehydration often masks as indifference, dulling your crave. If big meals daunting, nibble smart. Almonds, a ripe peach, building back bite by bite. Appetite's no side dish, it's your engine. Feed it well, and you're not just surviving, you're glowing, pushing frailties tied back. Starve it, and you're handing strength to the wind. Tomorrow, gather a pal, try a dish, hydrate. It's not just food, it's your pact to thrive, lighting you up from within, past 70 and beyond. Social ties, the bonds that keep you thriving past 70. After 70, your social connections aren't just warm moments, they're a lifeline to your health and longevity. Picture a life buzzing with chatter, book club debates over tea, grandkids' sticky hugs, dinners with neighbors swapping stories. It's not fluff, it's fuel. Decades of research, from Harvard's 80-year grant study to The Lancet, shout it loud. Strong ties slash heart disease risk by 29%, strokes by 32%, and dementia by 50%, per the American Heart Association and CDC. Connection wires us for survival. Blood pressure steadies, minds sharpen, immunity toughens. It's medicine without a pill, stretching your years with purpose and joy. Now flip it. A phone that never rings, a doorstep gathering dust, a TV humming to fill the void. This isn't quiet, it's corrosive. Loneliness isn't a mood, it's a killer, creeping like a thief. Studies peg it as a health wrecker, heart strain, brain fog, chronic stress grinding you down. Isolation dims your spark, saps energy, and leaves you brittle against life's knocks. It's not drama, it's data. Solitude hikes mortality, dulls cognition, and breeds despair. Humans aren't built to go it alone. Cut those ties, and your body pays the price. The good news? You can weave your net anew, it's never too late. Quality trumps quantity. One true friend beats 100 shallow likes. Start small, call a pal, not for favors, just to laugh over old times. Text a sibling a silly memory, hear their voice light up. Join a group, hikers, knitters, gamers, something that clicks with your soul. Share a coffee, a joke, a meal, awkward at first, sure, but humor cracks walls. These aren't grand leaps, they're stitches threading you back into life's fabric. Each bond's a scaffold, holding you when storms hit. Social ties aren't sentimental extras, they're your health's backbone. Nurture them, and you're not just living, you're thriving, heart steady, mind clear, years fuller. Let them fray, and you're handing vitality to silence. Tomorrow, pick up the phone, step into a circle, build something real. It's not about filling time, it's about filling your life, tethering you to a future that's not just longer, but richer. You're wired for this. Connect, and watch yourself glow past 70. Thanks for sticking with us to the end of today's video. We've just uncovered 7 science-backed signs: walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep, appetite, stress, and social ties. These aren't just predictors of how long you'll live, they're mirrors reflecting the quality of your life after 70. You can stride briskly through your days, grip life firmly, stand steady against challenges, sleep deeply to recharge, eat well to nourish, stay calm amid storms, and connect to enrich your soul, or let it all slip. The difference isn't in the years you get, but how you live them, bright, strong, and full. The great news? You hold the power to change. No need to wait, start today. Walk 10 minutes around the block. Squeeze a ball to wake your hands, balance on one leg to build stability, ditch screens early for deep sleep, cook a tasty meal with friends, breathe deep to melt stress, or call a loved one to share a laugh. These aren't grand feats, just small steps, stacking up to big vitality, pushing back decline, pulling you toward a life worth living. We'd love to hear from you. Which sign hit home? Where will you start? Drop a comment with one thing you've learned and your little plan. Maybe you'll inspire someone else. If this video helped, hit like, share it with family, and subscribe so you don't miss more tips to keep your spark alive. After 70 isn't the end, it's a chance to shine if you act. See you in the next video. Live better, starting now.